Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jackie Reacts to Classic Metal. This is officially episode number 3. Our apologies. It's been a while. We've been meaning to get to this, but we've been enjoying relaxing and hanging out by the pool and doing summer stuff. So it's been a while, but we're back. I am Justin. This is
Jackie.
And today, as we promised you last time on the Black Sabbath episode of Jackie Reacts to Classic Metal, today we are going to be covering Mercyful Fate. Now, Jackie doesn't realize this now, but Jackie has actually seen the singer from this band perform live.
Really? When?
Back in November, we went to see Who in Dallas.
Oh! Don't remember their name, but I do remember the show. It was very entertaining.
So the singer we went to go see was King Diamond.
Oh, King Diamond, yes.
Yes. You remember anything about King Diamond? How he looked? What was going on stage?
It was very theatrical. It was like Halloween.
Very much like Halloween.
Yeah, I remember the woman. She was like a ghost of some sort, or she was supposed to be a ghost, and she was kind of doing these dances and just acting the part. Yeah.
Yeah, very Halloween-like,
Yes.
very horror-themed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mercyful Fate, the band you're going to listen to today,
Okay.
is actually the band King Diamond was in before he went solo and started his own solo King Diamond band.
Wait, King Diamond is his solo band?
Yes. That's his stage name. His stage name is King Diamond.
But it's still a band.
It's still a band, but it's his band. Like, the other people come and go. It's his project.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay.
So we went to see King Diamond, the band, the man.
Mm-hmm.
That's his solo project. Mercyful Fate
Mm-hmm.
is the band he came from before he went solo.
Okay.
So the track we're going to be having Jackie react to today is Desecration of Souls from the album Don't Break the Oath.
All right.
Here we go. Does that sound like the guy you remember seeing live?
No.
Do you remember anything about his vocals when we saw him?
To be honest, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So King Diamond is known for these super high falsetto vocals.
Okay.
But that's a little odd. This song very much starts out with King Diamond less singing and more speaking in this like low, guttural, creepy voice, right?
Yeah.
So not his typical way of singing to start off.
Okay.
Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. Okay, so Justin wrote the lyrics for me.
Alex, our guitar player, was like, "Why don't you give Jackie the lyrics? You do these videos, you never give her the lyrics." So I actually hand wrote out the lyrics for her this time.
Yeah, and so it was really funny because even though, okay, like I read the lyrics, it was still really hard to follow like what he was saying. So he said the first two verses.
Yes,
there.
we're through the first two verses.
Okay. Yeah, like so one of Justin's friend's wife, when she found out that we were gonna go see King Diamond, she's like, what did she say? She's like, oh, he's just I forget.
She said he sounds like a frog.
Yeah, she said he sounds like a frog.
I don't quite get the comparison saying he sounds like a frog. He certainly sounds weird.
Yeah, and so he still sounds very weird here. And I still had a really hard time following, what he was singing. But yeah.
What do you think the song is about, based on what you've read of the lyrics?
Based on what I've read, let's see. Stay away, white magician, young lovers and mourning wife. You're not welcome on our land, so I speak for the dead. Magic circles drawn after midnight around graves to be opened. He'll ask the wand to raise a body. He'll ask the questions, and he'll burn the remains as desecration of souls in the holy lair.
What do you think's going on there?
So they're in a cemetery somewhere.
They're in a cemetery.
And I guess
some dude and his wife, right?
Yeah, I guess they're about to do some rituals or something. Like something's about to go down.
We continue.
So
verse 3. What's going on?
Capulation in the night, two shadows open a grave. Screams of pleasure, screams of pain. Young lovers, you must be insane. It's desecration of souls in the holy lair. So they're having sex in front of all these graves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex in front of graves.
Okay.
Although the verse before suggested there's some sort of like raising of the dead going on as well. Oh. So there's some weird sexual /
like they're having
necrophiliac thing, some sort of sexual act with the dead.
Huh. I don't know.
Wholesome stuff.
Sidetrack.
Family friendly.
Sidetrack. There was someone on my Facebook posted about a woman who's the wife of Ghost Michael Jackson.
Ghost Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So
she broke up with him though, didn't she?
Yeah, she did break up with him. So yeah, I can see this happening.
Yeah.
I can see why someone would, write a song about this. So.
Okay.
There.
Big ending. Big ending.
Very big. All right. So dying flowers upon the grave of a husband who's lost his maid. She's there on duty. The tears she cries. They don't belong where the flowers lie. It's desecration of souls in their holy lair. All right. So this is a little confusing. So here's a woman who's crying because, I guess she's visiting the tomb of her husband and she's crying, but he's saying that her tears don't belong where the flowers, where they're, falling on the flowers. So I got a little confused. But unless she's the woman with this other dude having sex in front of her husband's tomb,
Possible.
I don't know, that might explain why the tears, shouldn't be falling on those flowers.
Although I kind of got the impression from the third verse that it was her who had died and not him.
What? Really? Dying flowers upon the grave of a husband who's lost his maid. Oh, that's right.
He lost her.
Okay, so other way around. So maybe he's having sex with this young lady because it was like a young lover.
Or maybe the magician was called to resurrect her from the grave.
Oh, so maybe he's having sex with his
deceased wife.
With his, I guess, current ghost wife.
Ghost wife, deceased
wife. Okay.
Zombie copulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, wholesome stuff. Family friendly.
Yeah. I'm getting, I can see why even as his whole career as King Dragon.
King
Dragon.
King Dragon.
Wait, what is it? King Diamond?
King Diamond.
Sorry, not King Dragon.
Dragon.
Someone needs to.
You heard it here first. King Dragon.
Someone needs to. You need to go have like a side band
called King Dragon.
King Dragon.
King Dragon.
By the way, guys,
we can cover King Diamond and Mercyful Fate songs.
I used to when we got together and I found out about Squirrel Keeper. I used to tell my coworkers, "Oh yeah, I'm dating this guy. He's in this band called Squirrel Keeper."
Squirrel Keeper.
And they're like, "Squirrels?" I'm like, "Wait a second, it's Squirrel Keeper." Sorry. So yeah, again with King Dragon.
King Dragon.
No, but
maybe Squirrel Keeper can open for King Dragon the next time he tours.
I mean, I do think that you and Alex and Simon and Andrew need to dress up as squirrels, and you need to do a song about squirrels. I mean, I'm pretty sure
that might be more successful than doing straight up heavy metal songs.
I mean, I know our dog Freya would love it, so at least you'll have one being who'd be interested.
There you go. She's definitely interested in squirrels. So.
She loves squirrels. But no, but I can see why King Diamond still is interested in or his scene is still very much like this, right? Like the song that he played kind of goes with that darker theme.
It's definitely darker subject matter with Mercyful Fate and King Diamond. So this would be early to mid 80s.
Okay.
I would say musically this is classic heavy metal.
Okay.
But a lot of people lump Mercyful Fate into the black metal category specifically because of the subject matter.
Oh.
So instrumentally and even vocally, it's not what we would associate with black metal.
Black metal.
But thematically, it has much more in common with black metal. And these guys were a big influence on black metal.
So they're before black metal became a thing?
Well, but some people say this is first wave black metal.
Huh.
So some people say this is kind of where black metal starts.
Okay. What do they associate themselves as?
I would say they probably would associate themselves more with heavy metal.
No, but what, like, don't people ask them in interviews? Like, what?
Yeah, I can't recall if they've ever specifically been asked that. I'm sure they have, but I can't recall their answers to that. Again, instrumentally, it's still very much straight up heavy metal.
Yeah.
You could hear a lot of the 70s rock influence in what they're doing too. Like there's Deep Purple all over this stuff, particularly in the guitar work.
Okay.
But lyrically, it's very dark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mercyful Fate focused heavily on the occult and Satanism, and their image was very much one that cultivated that sense of evil and the occult and darkness. Their first album was actually called Melissa. And it was named after this human skull that King Diamond used to carry around.
Like it was a human skull.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he got it, but it was a human skull. The story is it's an actual human skull.
And her name's Melissa?
King Diamond and the other guys in Mercyful Fate had named this skull that he carried around on stage and in photos. They nicknamed the skull Melissa. And King Diamond used to claim that the ghost of Melissa haunted him.
Oh.
So the name of their first album, Melissa, it's after the human skull that he used to carry around.
So was Melissa the one on stage? Like,
when we saw him?
Yeah.
No, you saw Grandma.
Oh, that was Grandma. Okay,
that was Grandma from the album Abigail. No, not Abigail. I'm sorry. From them in A Family Portrait.
Okay.
So when King Diamond went solo, the subject matter became less about the occult and Satanism directly.
Okay.
And King Diamond solo focuses more on telling horror stories. So most of his albums are concept albums that tell a specific horror story.
Okay.
So each album has a theme.
Okay.
They're usually horror related, occult related.
Yeah.
But not necessarily so much satanic.
Okay.
So that's a little backstory on Mercyful Fate and King Diamond.
Yeah.
Not the first band to toy with Satanism, but one of the early ones to really hammer hard the idea of like, we're evil, we're satanic. And King Diamond to this day claims to be an actual Satanist.
Interesting.
So the other guys in the band, the other guys in Mercyful Fate, not so much. Like for them, it was very much a gimmick.
Yeah.
But King Diamond, identifies himself as a Satanist.
Okay.
So there you go. That was Jackie Reacts to Mercyful Fate, Desecration of Souls from the album Don't Break the Oath. Little update for you before we go. This video will be posted tonight, which is Wednesday, the 10th of June. The new Scrollkeeper album officially will be released next Friday, June 19th. You can pre-order it on our Bandcamp page. CDs will be available soon. It will very shortly also be on Spotify and iTunes and Amazon and Tidal and whatever streaming platform you use or prefer. So it's coming a week from Friday.
And then it's going to be played live on which station?
The Stone and Steel radio station out of Los Angeles has informed us that on the 19th, on the day of its release, next Friday, they're going to play the album Auto da Fe, our brand new full-length album, in its entirety, every track. So tune into Stone and Steel. They're an FM radio station in Los Angeles. I'm not sure the exact time, but they're also going to upload it to their website.
Will we be able to listen live through the web, or do we need to wait for them to? I
think they upload to the website after the FM station airs broadcast. It.
Okay.
But stoneandsteel.com, I think it is. I'll post some links in the comments to this video. But new album a week from Friday, June 19th. You can pre-order it now on our Bandcamp page.
So family from LA, I will be letting you know. I'll let you know exactly which station to tune in so you can listen.
Yeah, it is an FM station. It's like a college radio station in Los Angeles. So that was episode 3 officially of Jackie Reacts to Classic Metal. I don't know what we're going to do for episode 4. So please send us your suggestions. What do you want Jackie to react to? Just make sure it's within the realm of classic heavy metal. So we're not specifically.
I'm not going to know the difference.
She's not going to know the difference. But we're not specifically at this point doing death metal or thrash or heavy metal. Classic heavy metal is what we're sticking to for now. That may change in the future, but within the theme of classic heavy metal, tell me, tell her, what do you want her to react to? Tell us in the comments, and we will see you soon.